What if Abel, the first man to offer God his best and lose his life for it, could step into our world today as a life coach? What would he say to a generation drowning in noise, striving for meaning, and longing for purpose? If you're looking for inspiration that goes deeper than motivational quotes and self-help tips, if you've ever wondered, how do I live a life that pleases God? How do I stay faithful when life feels unfair? What does Abel's story mean for me today? Then this message is for you.
In this powerful video, Abel speaks across the centuries, sharing 10 life-changing lessons drawn from his brief but eternal testimony. You will discover how to live by faith instead of empty rituals, worship through sacrifice, overcome jealousy, rivalry, and anger with righteousness. Live ready because life is short, but eternity is real. Leave a legacy that still speaks long after you're gone. Watch till the end and you'd learn a lot. Thanks and God bless you.
I am Abel, the son who did not live long, but whose offering rose like incense to God. I did not conquer empires or write books. My life was brief, but my faith still speaks. Today, I step into your world, a world of striving, of noisy hearts, of restless souls longing for meaning. From my short life, I offer 10 powerful life lessons that will help you walk in faith, courage, and light. Take heed and be wise. Number 1, live ready. Life is short. My life was cut short by violence, but I died right with God. Eternity matters more than how long you live. You do not know your tomorrow. Live every day as though you will meet God tonight. It is not length of life, but depth of life. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Only one life. 'Twill soon be past. Only what's done for Christ will last. C.T. Studd. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Psalm 90:12. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. James 4:14. Number 2, faith is greater than ritual. My sacrifice was accepted not just because of the lamb I offered, but because I gave it by faith. Ritual without faith is an empty shell. Worship must rise from a trusting heart, not just a routine. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase, Martin Luther King Jr. said. Faith is not belief without proof, but trust without reservation, Elton Trueblood once said. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. The righteous will live by faith.
I hope you found these insights helpful. On this channel, you can learn great life lessons from other biblical characters, and also watch renowned biblical heroes, historical figures, and today's most influential personalities engage each other in intense cross-era conversations on life, purpose, spirituality, philosophy, etc., to expose the clash of worldviews, highlight eternal wisdom over fleeting trends, and reveal the truth that never changes. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and turn on the notifications button to receive alerts on new episodes. Thanks, and God bless you. Let's continue with the remaining lessons from Abel the Sage.
Number 3, live for God, even if no one applauds. My life was lived in quiet devotion. I had no fame, no crowd, yet God noticed my heart. Your value is not measured by the applause of people, but by the approval of God. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right, by Albert Einstein. Success is not what you have, but who you are, by Bo Bennett. Your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. Matthew 6:4. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Number 4, worship requires sacrifice. My lamb was precious to me, but I offered it to God. True worship costs something. It is an act of surrender. If your worship costs you nothing, it may mean nothing. Offer God your time, comfort zones, and pride. T.S. Eliot said, "There is no success without sacrifice." The altar of sacrifice is the foundation of all true worship. A.W. Tozer. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. To obey is better than sacrifice. 1 Samuel 15:22. Number 5. Don't let others' anger distract your devotion. My brother's anger toward me could have shaken me, but I stayed focused on honoring God. His bitterness did not change my offering. People will be jealous or hostile when you walk with God. Don't let their rage derail your faithfulness. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. Winston Churchill. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Nelson Mandela. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. Number 6. Give God your best, not your leftovers. I brought the firstborn of my flock and their fat portions, my best. Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground, but not his first or finest. When you offer God your time, talents, or resources, give Him first place, not the scraps of your schedule or strength. God sees the posture of your heart. The quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence. By Vince Lombardi. What we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and for God remains and is immortal. By Albert Pike. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. But now offer yourselves to God as those who have been brought from death to life. Romans 6:13. Number 7. Your voice lives beyond your years. Though I am dead, my faith still speaks across centuries. The life you live and the faith you show will echo long after you are gone. Leave a testimony, not just a memory. Your legacy is every life you touch. Maya Angelou. Pericles was quoted to have said, "What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others." Though he is dead, he still speaks. Hebrews 11:4. Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord. Their deeds will follow them. Revelation 14:13. Number 8. Choose righteousness over rivalry. I didn't compete with my brother for God's approval. I simply sought to please God. Rivalry destroys, righteousness builds. Stop trying to outshine others. Walk in the light of God's purpose for you. Comparison is an act of violence against the self. Ianla Van Zandt. Harold Coffin said, "Envy is the art of counting the other fellow's blessings instead of your own." Let us not become conceited, provoking, and envying each other. Galatians 5:26. But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness. Number 9. Innocence can be powerful. I was not perfect, but I was pure in heart before God. My simplicity of devotion was stronger than Cain's cleverness. Purity is not weakness. It is spiritual strength. Guard your heart and motives in a world that prizes manipulation. The pure in heart shall see God. Bishop Robert South once said, "Innocence is like polished armor. It adorns and defends." Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Matthew 5:8. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Number 10. Eternity rewards the faithful. I had no earthly reward, but heaven's record bears my name among the faithful. Your faith is not in vain. Every act of obedience, even unseen, is written in heaven. Corrie ten Boom said, "Faith sees the invisible, believes the unbelievable, and receives the impossible. He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose." Jim Elliot. "Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life." Revelation 2, verse 10. For God is not unjust to forget your work and labor of love. Hebrews 6, verse 10.
Thank you very much for staying till the end of my message. I did not live long enough to build a house or a name, but I lived long enough to give God my heart, and that was enough. Your life is not measured by years, but by faith. Your worth is not defined by applause, but by His presence. Offer Him your best. Live with eternity in mind. When you die, let your life still speak.
Thank you very much for staying till the end of my message. I did not live long enough to build a house or a name, but I lived long enough to give God my heart, and that was enough. Your life is not measured by years, but by faith. Your worth is not defined by applause, but by His presence. Offer Him your best. Live with eternity in mind. When you die, let your life still speak. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like, share, and turn on the notifications button. You can check our other inspiring videos about other biblical characters and cross-era discussions. We also analyze popular sayings of notable icons and historical figures that have become favorite quotes worldwide in order to establish the biblical truth. Thanks once again. Stay blessed.